Purim Sameach, just a few words before Mikra Megillah about the mitzvot of Purim Day. So obviously today is a supremely significant day in terms of tefillah. The gates of Shamayim are open. Harav Kava Yashar writes that on Ta'anit Esther and Purim, the gates of heaven are wide open for tefillah. And just like we see that Esther Marakah, as we read in the Megillah, whatever your request is, Hashem gives on Purim. So much so that the Ari Kadosh writes in Sha'ar HaKavanot that the reason why we call Yom Kippurim is Kepurim, which means Yom Kippur is really only comparative to Yom Purim to today. So it's there's different bechinot. On Yom Kippur we serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu through fasting and crying. Purim, the avodah of the day is much, much different. The avodah of the day is that we serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu through feasting and enjoying and being happy. So it's a very, very tremendous opportunity to beseech HaKadosh Baruch Hu, especially during Mikra Megillah. Now, obviously, during the Mikra Megillah, a person has to have to be quiet and have kavanah to listen to the words. Don't say your own personal prayers, but just have a thought that during Mikra Megillah, the gates of heaven are opened, and that's when one of the times on Purim, besides for the Saudah, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu is there listening to our prayers. Also, don't forget that after the Mikra Megillah, we have 3 other mitzvot to perform today, preferably in the following order. Preferably, Mishloach Manot, Matanot La'Evyonim, and then Mishteh V'Simcha, the Saudah. Now, most people who have distributed their Matanot La'Evyonim, you're not doing it on your own. You've given it to some sort of gabbai or some sort of organization that's going to distribute it on your behalf. So that mitzvah, by now in general, is usually out of your control. So let's put that out of the way. Mishloach Manot, everybody knows the mitzvah. The more the merrier. And Seudat Purim, according to the Kabbalah, the Rashash, the Ben Ish Chai quotes B'Shem Rashash, that Seudat Purim, according to Kabbalah, at least should be done as early in the morning as possible. Mekubalim sit down to have their Seudat Purim for breakfast. That's what they do, with meat and wine and everything. Now again, if a person can't stomach that, that's okay, because really, according to Halacha, the mitzvah lasts all day long, which is until Shki'ah, which is at about 10 to 6 or so today. You have to have a majority of the Seudah by that point. So don't start too late. It's also a good idea to pray Mincha before the Seudah, because sometimes it can happen that a person after the Seudah gets a little bit inebriated, and then it can get into serious she'elot, whether or not a person is allowed to pray in that manner. So it's good to pray Mincha before. We'll have an early minyan at 1 o'clock, Be'ezat Hashem, for Mincha. Now, another thing that's important to realize is that when it comes to drinking on Purim, the Chayei Adam writes that when a person drinks on Purim, if he's going to be mezalzel in any other mitzvah, whether it's Birkat HaMazon or Tfilat Arvit or Ben Adam Lachavero, Ben Adam Lamakom, if he's going to come to be lax with another mitzvah, the halacha is that even he shouldn't drink, but at the end of the day, he should not be mezalzel in those mitzvot. So Be'ezat Hashem, we should be zocheh to be mekayim all of the mitzvot of the day properly, mitoch simcha, ve'ava, ve'achva, shalom, ve'ra'ut, Be'ezat Hashem, and starting with the Megillah, and Be'ezat Hashem afterwards, we'll say the rest of the schedule of the day. Purim Sameach.